as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake. Blitz coming and down he goes. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. 3 yards. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Apparently this defense is going to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here. His first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah. Maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Ward.
Touchdown! I have my Stetson.
Sam Laporta, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Packers 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This ball caught by Strange. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, it leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there. That's winning football.
Back to throw again. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then somebody catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now, Ward. Pass complete there to McCool. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage catching bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Saints. Ja'Marr Chase, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey's good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0.
Saints 14. Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, ready, street, 18 Cardinal, ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Puka Nacua, 28 strike quickly to add on to their lead. On we go with the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, or maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's Ward. That is caught by Laporta. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Riggs, Viking, 18.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop. Just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Check, 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 check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Cam Ward. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Nah, nigga, your team is fucking godlike compared to my shit. It ain't even no fucking competing.
So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 minutes going by, second quarter. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 2. Now the first carry here for the running back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's 4th down.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Out of the gun, Ward. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out of the hill, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To throw is Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a round is on here in this first half.
42. Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Oh, yeah, I'm quitting this hoe at halftime. I ain't this shit can't do shit, bro. My niggas is, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas is burnt toast, my nigga. They just recover everything, knock out everything, bro. Fuck this shit, man. Can't do shit. Yeah, bro.
You might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces.
Nah, it gotta be his shit. Oh, yes, bro.
The slot man in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And I got don't get the fuck out. Yeah, I can't even do shit, my nigga.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Nah.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And it is a big...
That was a knockout. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop, bro. Bro, stop talking. You lost 2 times to this nigga. Stop talking to me. Yo. You lost. At least you had a competitive ass team. I ain't had shit. PI? That's a PI, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm a
This really my first year playing for.
Only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Hurt.
Second and 10.
Tight end 3. That's what pissed me off when niggas send 3, bro. A 3 on fucking 5 and we can't block shit, bro. Like, oh my god. This shit is bad.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw here.
Who the fuck is yeah, bro?
Gets to him again. How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Ward. And with decent starting field position, there may be... Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Yeah.
As the first half is winding down. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Two-point conversion.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Oh my god.
To injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second and 2. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught at the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO.
Oh my god, bro! Like, fuck, man.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Yeah, this shit over. I'm finna quit this out. Harry already said I could quit this hoe, man. This shit right.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Yeah, man. GG's, man. This shit. That wasn't even no fucking GG's.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay calm. That's crazy, how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.